People in Blackwater Ridge, Montana don't like talking about the woods behind Miller's Creek. Outsiders call it forest. But locals call it the Ridge Jungle because the trees grow so thick and tangled that sunlight barely touches the ground. Hunters avoid it, campers stay far from it. And anyone who's lived there long enough knows the same rule. Never follow the whistles, not even once. My story begins with a man named Ethan Cole, a wildlife photographer from Oregon who didn't believe in ghost stories. In 2019, he drove to Blackwater Ridge after hearing rumors of a rare white elk roaming deep inside the forest. Locals warned him about the Ridge Jungle, but Ethan laughed it off. He believed in animals, not spirits. On his second night camping there, everything changed. It was close to midnight when Ethan heard it, a soft, airy whistle echoing between the thick pines. It wasn't a bird call, not an owl, not wind. It almost sounded human. 3 notes, rising and falling like someone calling for attention. Ethan grabbed his flashlight, thinking it might be another camper lost in the woods. As he stepped outside, he noticed something strange. The forest was absolutely silent. No crickets, no wind. The air felt heavy, like the whole jungle was holding its breath. The whistle came again closer. He called out, "Hello? Do you need help?" No answer, just another whistle, this time from deeper inside the trees. Ethan followed. He walked for nearly 15 minutes, the dark swallowing the path behind him. His flashlight beam kept flickering, growing weaker with every step. Still, he pushed forward, convinced he'd find someone injured or stranded. Then he reached a clearing, and that's when he saw her. A woman stood completely still at the center of the clearing. Long black hair, bare feet, a white dress that looked soaked at the bottom. She faced away from him, unmoving. Ethan froze. Every instinct told him to turn back, but he stepped forward anyway, asking if she was okay. She didn't answer. He reached out to touch her shoulder when she rotated her head just enough for him to see half her face and her eyes. Weren't human. They were milky white, unfocused, like she was staring through him rather than at him. Ethan stumbled backward, dropping his flashlight. When he bent to grab it, the woman was suddenly much closer, only a few feet away. He never heard her move. This time, she whispered, not with her mouth, but inside his head. "Take my place," Ethan ran. Branches slapped against his arms. His breath tore from his lungs. Behind him, he heard the same whistle only. Now it was sharper, urgent, angry. The trees felt alive, bending and shifting as if trying to block his path. His own footsteps echoed like the ground was hollow beneath him. When he finally spotted the dim glow of his campsite, he felt something tug sharply at the back of his jacket. He ripped free, diving into his tent and zipping it shut. The whistling stopped instantly, but something dragged slowly around the tent, circling him. He could hear breathing, wet, ragged, too close. Then a voice whispered right beside the thin tent wall. "You followed." Ethan didn't sleep the rest of the night. At sunrise, he grabbed his equipment and sprinted back to his truck. When he returned to town, he told the sheriff what happened. The sheriff didn't laugh. He just nodded and said, "You're lucky she didn't mark you." The Whistler don't like being ignored. Ethan moved out of Montana a month later. But here's the part he never told publicly. When he unpacked his camera bag back home, he found something he hadn't taken with him. A handful of wet soil tangled with strands of long black hair and stuck to the bottom of the bag was the print of a bare, muddy foot, too small to belong to any adult woman and pointing outward as if something had climbed out. Ethan never went into the woods again.